Hey, flashlight enthusiasts! Welcome to another flashlight video. This video is going to be on the Acebeam E70, an EDC light. This is the Acebeam E70-AL. AL standing for aluminum. These do come in different housings, so you have available also from Acebeam copper, brass, stainless steel, and titanium. This is the aluminum version. So comes with Acebeam's 5-year warranty. Always very nice. Take a look at the front there. There are battery options for this flashlight. This flashlight uses a 21700 battery. You can either order this with the battery included from Acebeam or excluded. Also has different color temperatures. You have 5000K, 6500K, and CRI. Now, many of you might ask, what is CRI? CRI stands for Color Rendering Index. It is the measurement of how colors look when compared to sunlight, measured 0 to 100, with 100 indicating that colors under the light source appear the same as they would under natural light. This CRI LED has a rating of 95, so pretty high on the CRI index. So at night, things that you look at with the flashlight should appear as close to they would during natural sunlight. So pretty nice there. More stuff on the back of the box, and then it shows you on the side of the box all the different applications you can use it for, such as mountaineering, camping, construction, cycling, first aid, and adventure. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside the box, see what we get. We'll go through all the specs too. Has a little magnetic thing on the box. It's pretty nice, nice packaging. All right, first thing I see here is this accessory bag. Has a nice Acebeam logo on it. It's a very nice material, has drawstrings, so very nice to hold all your stuff in. Let's see what else is in the box next. Looks like you're going to have your spare O-rings, 2 spare O-rings. Put that aside. And you have a USB-C charging cable. That's for the battery. And I'll pull the flashlight out here real fast. Sorry about the autofocus. And there is a manual down here. I'll be going through the specs anyway. But you have your Acebeam manual. Okay. We'll open this up. You can pause if you wish to read everything on the video. Sorry, that glare from the light. There we go. Okay. You also get in there a little card to subscribe to Facebook's Acebeam on Facebook. And you get a warranty card. Again, comes with a 5-year Acebeam warranty. All right, let's take a look at the light and we'll go over the specs and everything. A quick overall look here. Acebeam E70 right there on the flashlight. It's got some nice aggressive, like an aggressive strike bezel on it. It's got some double helix knurling on here. It's got a pocket clip. Very nice. It looks like the pocket clip you can adjust. You can change it around to different sides if you wish. I have not tried to do that myself. That's what it appears to be. On the tail cap, it has a nice metal switch there, tail switch. And let's see if the tail stands. Yep, sure does. Very nice. The light does have memory, just not for special modes. It uses a 21700 lithium ion rechargeable battery. So let's go ahead and take a look at the battery. If you get that option with the light, I'll show you the battery real fast. So this came with a 21700 5100 milliamp hour battery. It's an IMR battery. And it has USB-C charging in here. So there is a little LED light indicator in the head of this. And it will light red when charging, and I believe it goes blue when it's charged. And I'll put that on the screen in case that is different, just so you know. So very nice. Definitely recommend getting a light with their flashlight. Getting a light with Acebeam's battery. That way you know you're running it with what it was designed for. So very good. Let's take a look at here the head. Looks like a nice gold-plated spring there. And inside, yep, you got double springs. That'll help with impact resistance. There you go. Go ahead and put that battery back in there. Threads on nicely. Okay, it has 5 brightness levels, plus 2 special modes. The special modes are strobe and ultra low. We'll go over that when we get to the specs of the actual light itself, as far as output. It has an intelligent circuit board design for max performance and runtime. The look is, this is a what they call a double helix body. The knurling provides a solid grip and unique design. And yeah, it's grippy, and it looks pretty cool, obviously, with that double helix knurling. Let's see, you also have reverse polarity protection. Put the battery in backwards. You don't fry your flashlight. Always nice to have. Temperature controlled output. Okay, so it is going to adjust itself down due to temperature if it gets hot, protecting itself from damage. Has a low battery voltage warning. When the battery is less than 20%, it steps down. It can tail stand, as I already showed you. It is waterproof up to 2 meters, so if you drop this in water, it's good up to 2 meters for 30 minutes. It is also impacts resistance to 1 meter, and it has a toughened, ultra clear glass lens with an anti-reflective coating inside, okay? Now, let's go over the specs real fast before we take it outside here. All right, so you have ultra low, which is 2 lumens for 30 hours. You have low, 70 lumens for 16 hours. You got mid 1, 180 lumens for 8 hours and 30 minutes. Mid 2, 420 lumens for 3 hours and 45 minutes. And high, 880 lumens for 1 hour and 45 minutes. You have turbo, which is 2,800 lumens for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And when it goes into strobe, it's going to be at 2,000 lumens. And there's no runtime listed, but I imagine that will last a pretty long time. Just keep in mind, it's going to step down the temperature, so most likely in turbo, it is going to step down. It's not going to run for a full hour and 30 minutes. The max throw is 200 meters on this flashlight, and the max candela is 10,000, okay? And just going over the low voltage warning, when the battery is less than 20%, the light will step down. It will step down from high, then to mid 2, to mid 1, to low, to moonlight. And when it steps down all the way to moonlight and the battery voltage is less than 2.7 volts, it will turn off. That is designed to protect the battery from damage. As many of you know, these lithium-ion batteries do not like to go below a certain voltage and capacity level. Otherwise, they can damage the battery, and some batteries will not come back on to be recharged. There are special chargers that will bring back a dead lithium-ion battery back to a healthy level where you can use it and charge it. But it's definitely something you'd probably want to avoid. All right, so let's go into the UI. I'm going to adjust the camera here, so bear with me for a moment. Okay, it's pretty simple UI. Everything is done with the tail switch. There is no side switch, as you can see. All right, just to make sure we understand that. All right, so this light's a little different. To turn it on, you have to double click. Okay. So it's going to start out in low. So this is low, and it's a single click to turn it off. So mode selection. So again, double click to turn it on. You're going to hold down the button in the back to cycle through, and it should go through low, mid 2, high, and turbo. Okay. Turbo, while the light is on, you're going to double click. It's very bright. I am blinded right now, but I'm sure my camera has adjusted down, so just keep that in mind. Click it one more time, turns the light off. All right, to go to strobe, so this is a strobe warning, you're going to triple click from the off position, so triple click. There's your strobe, very bright, again 2,000 lumens, very, very bright. Click it again, turns it off. You do have a lock feature on this light. When the light is off, you're going to press and hold the switch for 5 seconds. So let's go ahead and do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not sure if that worked, guys. Sorry. All right. It says to lock when light is off, press and hold switch for 5 seconds. Let's hold that again. Well, guys, I seem to be having trouble with the locking feature. It says holding for 5 seconds, and I hold it for 5 seconds. It doesn't really seem to do anything but go into low, or I'd say ultra low. So maybe I'm not holding it quite long enough. There we go. Okay, saw that flash? Okay, now if I double click, it doesn't come on. So now it just, direction said 5 seconds, but you gotta hold it for like 7 or 8 seconds, okay, to get it to the lock mode. Okay, so I'm double clicking it just so you know it's not coming on. All right, to unlock it, you're gonna press and hold the switch for 3 seconds. So we'll hold it till it unlocks. You see that little flash? Now it's out of locking mode. And it's back to, this looks like ultra low actually. Yeah, that was ultra low. Okay, we're back to our mid, high, and turbo. Well, I'm sorry, it cycles through low, mid 2, and high, not turbo. So sorry about that correction there. You want to go into turbo, you got to double click it. And there you go, turbo. Okay, so moonlight, you're just going to hold it down for a moment. And now you're in moonlight. Moonlight's 2 lumens for 30 hours. So probably okay to read or whatever. And we'll click to turn it off. So anyway, let's go ahead and take this outdoors. I'm sure most of you guys want to see the beam shots. Let's see how this performs outside. Hopefully we'll get to see the CRI LED and how it makes the light on objects outside at night a little bit better and closer to what you would see during the daylight. So hopefully we'll be able to see that in the video. But anyway, overall, really neat light. I like the tail switch that it's metal. Pretty neat. So very nice. Love the knurling on this thing. Awesome. So anyway, let's take it outside, guys, for the beam shots, and I'll see you outside when it's dark. Okay, we're outside here with the Acebeam E70-AL, and I'm going to go ahead and start out in ultra low real fast. Again, ultra low is 2 lumens. You're just going to hold down the tail switch for a moment. Probably can't see a whole lot on the camera. I'll leave it down on the ground so you can get an idea. So that's 2 lumens. Again, you could walk around a campsite or something with this if you wanted to keep some light discipline and see around pretty easily. So not too bad. And obviously you could, inside a house or an apartment or whatever, you could see around okay without disturbing a whole lot of people. So that's ultra low. Now we're going to go to low. This is 70 lumens. That bird bath there is about 50 feet away from me. And you can kind of get an idea of what 70 lumens looks like. It probably goes out a good 100 feet. You can see with the naked eye a little bit better with the camera, but not too bad. Let's bump it up to mid 1. This is 180 lumens. 180 lumens. Let's bump it up to mid 2. That's mid 2. That's 420 lumens. 420 lumens. And let's bump it up to high. This is 880 lumens. Again, lights up really well, 880 lumens. And let's go ahead and kick it into turbo. Turbo is going to be 2800 lumens. Got a lot of planes flying over me right now. I don't know how loud it is on the camera. All right, turbo, 2800 lumens with the Acebeam E70-AL EDC light. Very nice, lights up everything very, very well. Remember, it's got a throw of 200 meters, so it's definitely hitting those trees about 100 feet away from me quite well around the side of my house there, so very good. Go ahead and click that off. Anyway, thank you for joining me for the Acebeam E70-AL. Remember, there will be links and coupon codes in the description. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Much appreciated. Happy lumens.